Hey, what's up? It's your man, Ask Andre. Want to continue on from some of the things I left off with yesterday or a couple days ago. The conversation of narcissistic personality disorder. It's not really a planned video. Just want to shoot from the hip and share. Feel led to really focus in on that area and make that a stronger part of what I discuss here at the beginning of my channel. And I think there are a lot of channels that talk about narcissistic personality disorder and narcissistic behaviors from the standpoint of what to look for, how to know, and all those things. So I'm not going to focus as much there. I want to focus on what your part can be as someone who's been the victim of abuse, who is trying to figure things out, who is struggling with what decisions to make and how to make sense of it. And no one can tell you what to do. You have to do what's right in your mind. Hopefully you're doing that prayerfully. But I just want to give you some things to consider and help you to have the right tools to properly assess what makes sense for you. So I think at the core, people need to understand what it is and what it's not. I'm going to talk about this acronym SICK in a moment, S-I-C-K, because that's what it is at its core. It's a sickness. It's a mental and emotional health disease and disorder, a lack of ease and a lack of order. And it's not something where you can use your own logic and framework and thinking how you think about things or how other people you dealt with think about things. It's completely, that's one of the hardest parts to get, is you have to just shut down all of your past understanding of things and just know that this person is not necessarily functioning in a way that is predictable, was very predictable, but not predictable in the sense of the way most people who aren't sick, so to speak, or have an issue would think. And so when you get that in your head and recognize that you're not going to figure it out, or you're not going to be able to make sense or rationalize it, because it's irrational behavior. It's very counterintuitive behavior. It goes against what their interests should be, what your interests are, and you have to just let that go. And I think that's a part of the problem where people are struggling, because they're too busy trying to figure it out instead of focusing more on what they can do and what their part is, and that they are playing a part to keep that person in a condition of sickness and lack of health. And so the most loving thing they can do is help that person hit the bottom and get to the place where they need to get to. So I'm going to talk about SICK. I'm going to also talk about the acronym BIND, because that's the other side. So we're all trying to give out a bind. So let's talk about it. Catch you in the next video.